Now I used 2 ink balls because that would speed up the process of inking. So he has to rub the ink balls together so that they're both exactly the same. We've got to get the ink perfectly smooth over the whole surface of the ink ball, the same thickness, and evenly distributed. And so rolling up the balls did take a little practice and a little skill, and also a little time to get it just right. Now we have to come straight down with the ink balls to get the ink just on the tops of those letters. If we went like that, it'd smear off onto the edges, wouldn't fill the letters in. So coming straight down, we begin to apply the ink to the tops of those letters. The person that did this became known as the beater. And of course it took a little practice and skill to do this, because we have to get a little ink on every letter, and we can't get too much on a letter because that would just fill it in. What's the next thing he has to have to print on?
Paper.
Well, something to print on. He printed about 180 copies of that first Bible, 40 of them on animal skin, and the rest of them he was able to print on paper. Paper had just been invented in China, and had come to Europe through Italy. He's got to figure out how to print on the other side and line it up exactly. And so here's the answer to that problem, the tympan and the frisket. We'll open it up here. This is called the tympan. It's just leather over a frame that provides a place for us to put our paper on. These little points called duckbills position it up and down. And then the mark left and right here. Now watch this. These pins poke through the paper. And when he prints on the other side, he puts the paper back on through those same holes. And that gives him perfect alignment between the front and the back. It's still basically the same system that's used on printing presses even today, pin register. Now the frisket comes down to hold the paper against the tympan. It's cut out there where we're going to print. It also allows us to lift that paper back up off that sticky type without smearing it or tearing it because it's damp. So we're ready to fold the bed of the press under the platen. The next thing that happens is we pull the handle, which turns the screw and lowers the platen and presses the paper against the inky type. The person that did this was called a very exotic name, the puller.
Pull it as hard as you can.
Okay,
Hard.
come on,
Don't
gotta make a good
push.
impression.
Both on top.
That's what Gutenberg did.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
It's hard.
Did it?
Yeah, how'd you like to do that all day long?
You'd have some arm muscles.
All right, now we're going to roll it out. Now listen quiet, and then you can hear the frisket lift that paper
This is called
off that sticky
the
type.
press kiss.
Oh boy.
We did pretty good.
Wow.
Did a pretty good inking job and a pretty good pulling job.